Hey Nadia, this is Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. So I know Joshua spoke with you a little bit earlier. So let's go through your website, see if there's anything out here that we can help with, or give some tips and tricks and see what we can do. So right off the bat, I like the color scheme, sunshine tile and marble. You have your number here, which is not a click to call. If somebody's on their cell phone, you want them to be able to just click it and call you instead of having to go to their dialer and type it in manually. Always have that as a click to call. You home, about us, gallery, contact, our offer, other offers. You don't have exactly what it is you're offering. I get you're doing floor installation, but you gotta have it where people can just hit a scroll down menu and pick what they want. That's the idea. They I don't know if you're offering, I guess, a tile and marble, sure, but like you want to make sure there's nothing that they can infer. Porcelain. See here's basically what that drop down menu should have. All of this, all the different things you offer. I mean, if it's tile, then do one. If it's marble, do another. Stuff like everything is definitely something that should be very open and right when somebody looks at your page. Installation tools, bathroom fixes, windowsills. Okay, excellent. Good, good, good. One thing I'm saying that you do not have is content. Content's very important. Google really looks at that, especially when they're going through your website. They want to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content throughout. But let's take a look at the back end. So here we have, I'm using a tool called Ahrefs. It lets me know how Google kind of looks at you. So right off the bat, you have no UR rating, and a UR rating is how strong your website is, and you have a very short, small DR rating. Now you want these in the 30s and 40s, ratio 1 to 1. Now all of them work with backlinks. Now backlink is where you have your website link somewhere else where somebody can click on it, and a referring domain is when it returns to you. Now, you don't, obviously, not all of them are equal. Some are more spammy than others, like BuzzFeed and Wikipedia, so definitely stay away from those and only get the really good ones. Now, you do have 64 different organic keywords, so 64 different ways Google can get people in contact with you. So let's find out what they are. So, marble flooring Miami, you have, and I wouldn't look at the volume right now because, the tool we're using is updating, shall we say? Because a marble floor in Miami is something that would be a lot more than 30 volume. But the main thing to look at is your position and what the keyword is, because we're looking for two things in a keyword: location specific and service specific. That's the big thing. So everything I'm noticing on your website so far, tiles Miami, tile Miami, flooring, ceramic tile Miami, marble tiles Miami, they all have a service and location, which is perfect. So I'm going to give you a thumbs up for the 57 keywords that you do have. And most of these, except for this one and the Cuban tile ones, most of them are very good keywords to go for, at least the first 20. After that, okay, no, you're doing fine. So the only thing I would say is if you want a more diverse way of keywords, that would be different. You lost these three, which is, you would probably want to have kept that one. But let's take a look at and see what happens when I put in flooring Miami, Florida. This is a great keyword. As you can see, there's some great Google ads for that, most of it just being this guy. But after that, you have your GMB. Very important to be in here because about 30 to 40% of all how do I say it? All search volume will click on one of these three guys. Um, I mean, maybe not. Google's like playing around with their algorithm, but because their website isn't here. But no, typically you're gonna have 30% of people clicking on one of these three. After that, we have our organic search. Anyone with a website can rank here. You have Yelp as number one, and then you have Dolphin Carpet as number two. Now let's see. I don't like the 1-800 numbers. It means that they're probably, they're centered out of there because I don't see any back page, in the URL up here. Otherwise, it would have been slash, I don't know what's next to Miami, but the key user maybe South Florida. I have no idea. But as it's going through, you notice how shop flooring, they have a drop down of everything they're offering, and even in these they have secondary drop down menus. Now I gotta be honest, this is a very expensive website, and most of the time people don't care, so I can't say worry about how it is. Mostly just worry about the locations and the services you offer. Now they're not offering locations, which probably means they have a separate, maybe they have different websites for that, or maybe they just don't have that. But in-store shopping, they have a store. They have in-home shopping, so you can do it yourself. They have financing available, great for them. And then they're offering, these are all links with little stuff that they have in there. Overall, I can't say much about it. They have a lot of great keywords that I'm just noticing off the fly. But let's take a look at the back end. So their UR rating is 40, DR rating is 28, so they're doing really well with that. They have better, I would say, they need more quality referring domains and backlinks than anything else in order to even those out, because you do want them in a ratio of 1 to 1. You want them in the, both of them at 40 or both of them at 30. But finally, they do have about 7,000 different organic keywords, and they are paying for 24 different ads or 24 different words, because you can do 5 keywords per ad or something like that. Oh, I did not want to click on that, but anyway, this is what they're doing their ads for, which is fine. The reason the volume is so high is it's because they are it's international. Anyone in the world can do that, so it's not a very great keyword to go for. I'd rather go for a 300 keyword that is very specific to where I live than to do an international keyword like that. But let's look at their keywords right now. The ones that they're really ranking for: Tile Miami, 300, they're getting 132 because they're in position 2. When you're in positions 1, 2, or 3, you'll get anywhere from 10 to 20% of all search volume. Miami, Flooring Miami, 150, they're getting 51, they're in position 2. Miami Tile Stores, they're 350, they're getting 53, they're in position 3. I wonder what that means. That is over 10%. Yeah, gives you a good idea. Carpet, 4-room, don't care about, but I do Miami Tiles, 300 a month, 44. They're in position 3, 10%. So, and that holds true pretty much throughout, regardless. And you'll probably get more than 10% if you're in the top 3, but this is pretty much where it's stuff at, where everything is going. Now, they're, like I said, they're the top. They're getting really good content or really good traffic through their keywords, so that's not doing too bad. So, what does this mean for you, India? All that means is that you do have some really good organic keywords. There might be a bit more of a diversity you can add to it, but if you were to just leave as is, you can boost up your organic keyword search ranking by focusing on your backlinks. And that would just simply mean, getting a better backlink profile. You can even look at Dolphin Carpet and find out exactly what they're doing to, what their backlinks are, because obviously they're doing really well. So you can kind of use something along those lines to help boost yourself up. So, that's pretty much all I got. If you wanted a more diverse, keyword search, you would have to add more content, which is more pages to your website. Not as much as Dolphin Carpet. And then finally, you would have to add the keywords within the content so it makes sense. And then finally, focus on your backlinks, or whichever order you would like. Anyway, that's all I got. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Other than that, you have an amazing day. Bye.